JoJo's bizarre adventure starts off with Dario Brando, this ugly fuck that's on the screen, who's with this woman who's probably his wife because his son Dio mentions that he drove her to her grave. If that is his wife, then bravo Dario. Although why would you still be with this toothless, old dirty bastard? Anyway, who probably smells like sock sweat and alcohol. Anyway, he's going through JoJo's father's things. That's a tongue twister. He's going through JoJo's father's things. He's going through George Joestar's things, who is JoJo's father. He was in an accident. His wife got killed, but JoJo still survived. George asks the old dirty bastard what's his name and thanks him for saving his life. He gives him a letter to his mansion as a thanks. Why would you give a random stranger a letter to your house? I don't care if that person did save your life. It's a person that you don't know. And this old fuck had bad intentions from the get-go. Dio's father is dying. Before he passes away, he gives Dio the letter and tells him to go off for greatness. Paraphrasing, Dio is like, fuck you dad, I'm glad you're dead. Now I'm going to destroy this Joestar family, take it over. He gets to JoJo's place and immediately turns his life upside down by kneeing his dog in the face. He does everything right and does everything better than JoJo. Displays good table manners, gets good grades, starts to win JoJo's father's, what's the fucking word? Approval? I think that's the right word that I want to use here. In other words, he starts to get on his good side. Forces himself on Irina by kissing her, JoJo's friend. Just being an absolute cancer. Dio also kills JoJo's dog. I didn't mention that George Joestar had a mask. It apparently can turn people into demons. Demons seems to be a common thing in anime, huh? But JoJo finally shows some fight, begins beating Dio up after all the shit he's done to him. After the confrontation between the two, 7 years pass, they act all buddy-buddy with each other. It's all an act. Dio is waiting for an opportunity to kill JoJo's father. JoJo never forgave Dio for all the heinous acts that he committed. JoJo finds out what Dio was doing to his dad, poisoning him. They get into a weird, awkward confrontation. JoJo goes to London to find an antidote. Fast forward, they fight each other again. This time Dio has the mask on and JoJo kills him. Obviously, he doesn't. The story doesn't end there after 3 episodes. After that, I stopped watching. I've tried watching this show twice. The first time I tried watching the show, the first episode was atrocious. I was like, how is this a popular anime? This is terrible. And if people like this show or think it's the greatest show of all time, that's cool. I'm not trying to knock anybody for liking this show. Anime to me is subjective. It's entertainment at the end of the day. I'm not some douchebag that'll give people shit for liking something that I don't like, acting like whatever I'm into makes me better than everybody else. Just throwing that out there. I decided to give this show another chance, and I was saying to myself, maybe I was a bit too hard on it. Maybe I didn't give it a fair shot. So I'll watch a couple episodes, a couple more episodes, see how things go, see if things turn around. Maybe I'll see what everybody else sees when it comes to this show. And I didn't. I watched the first 3 episodes and it made me feel bad inside, like really bad inside. I couldn't get into it. I disliked the show even more. There's too much emphasis on the characters' reactions. Someone will find out something shocking and then the camera will zoom in on their face and then there's a gasp, like, Or for example, after JoJo finds out that Dio kissed Irina, he busts through the door, Dio is reading, and he stands up, he's like, hush boy, don't you dare speak ill of my name, or some shit like that. And then there's this like, boom, that dramatic background effect, that noise. There's these black lines on the sides of the screen, and then there's these comic book writings besides Dio. It's just too dramatic. Everything they do is just so over the top. It's too much. The characters at times will turn blue or green or purple. The fights and the animations aren't very good. It's a lot of still shots. So for example, you'll see JoJo throw Dio from the upstairs. You won't really see him grab him and throw him. You'll just see him like grab his shirt. And then next thing you know, he's throwing Dio over the top railing. The characters are like 7 feet tall. They all have like bulging muscles. It's just not that good of a show. I just can't get into it. The over dramatic effects and the dramatic element that the show brings to it, the character designs, the drawings, the animations, it's just not very good to me. But it's funny though, part of me wants to still kind of give this show a chance. And I may do that maybe like 10 years from now if I'll still be alive and into anime. So this show isn't very good. It's unwatchable. 0 out of 10. Please like and subscribe. That is it. I am out.